This particular video is for first-timers. Building your first website. It's the getting started. My best advice for how to avoid common pitfalls. Number one, don't overpay for your domain registration. It's a commodity. It's all the same. If you don't know what a domain registration is, there's a set of glossary videos. Go check them out. I'll cover that there. But the point is, a fair domain registration price is about 15 bucks a year. And it's very easy to get nickeled and dimed into all these little add-on features that sound really great. And next thing you know, you're paying a ton of money for nothing better than you could get somewhere else. For our clients, we actually just manage that for you, and our price is actually, go figure, 15 bucks a year. Set up your domain to auto-renew. Don't make yourself have to get the emails and log in and click renew every year. Worst case, if you really didn't need that domain anymore, you paid 15 bucks. You can cancel it. It's okay. It's much better than getting that panic mode where, oh my gosh, my email died and my website's down and I don't know why, and then you gotta call me and I gotta tell you it's because you didn't renew your domain. Well, it's up to you, but I recommend maybe don't publish your home address in the WHOIS database. Again, if you don't know what the WHOIS database is, I got a video on that, but in short, every domain registration is required to publish its owner's contact information. Which of course, if you got a home-based business, maybe you don't want every customer knowing where you live. So there's services with the domain registrars that allow you to anonymize. You still follow the legal requirement of being able to be contacted, but we're not putting your actual address out there or even your actual email address out there. If you do, I mean, there's plenty of people who do. I even did for years when I was first getting into this and stepping into these pitfalls. Nothing bad really happens. You might get a little more spam. But you know, particularly, I think that it should be free to anonymize that WHOIS record. The registration services we use and we extend to our clients, it is included. Although that's one of those things that you can get nickeled and dimed on where I know GoDaddy in particular has a whole separate service that's a whole nother monthly fee just to handle that anonymization. Which of course, you know, they're making money, good for them. Also, don't overpay your website developer. Kind of a funny thing to hear me say, I'm a website developer, but if you're just getting started, a really well-planned, do-it-yourself, put it together on your own website might be better than spending a whole bunch of money. If you're still in the proof of concept stage of your business, is the difference between a website that just works and a really killer website that costs a lot of money gonna make or break your business? If the answer is yes, then great, pay the money. But if the answer is no, then spend that money doing the prep work. Maybe, you know, using our lingo, maybe it's discovery or definition, and really taking that time to figure out what your website is supposed to be and supposed to do. And then have 2 beers on a Friday night and go build it on Squarespace. And yeah, I do mean specifically Squarespace. There's a lot of free website builders, Wix, Weebly, GoDaddy, Site Builder. There's tons to choose from. And in my experience, the websites that come out best out the other side from the do-it-yourself route come from Squarespace. On the flip side, don't underpay your developer. If you're going to bother working with a professional, make sure that what they deliver for you is actually worth the money better than what you could go build on Squarespace if you did the planning. You know, every day the drag and drop, build it yourself tools are getting better and better. We're getting further and further away from the time that I had to sit down and write every single line of code that makes your website. So it really is, these days, I think, more about the planning and the intention and the brain work that goes into building websites. The technology is secondary. So what I want to say is unicorns exist, and a unicorn is a young developer who's really talented and doesn't know it yet, or is in high school and doesn't know what they're worth, and you can pay them, you know, $100 or $500 because that's a lot of beer money, and they'll put together something stellar. That happens. It's just incredibly rare. It's a lot like people win the lottery. People go to Vegas and win. It happens. It just doesn't happen to you. So yeah, if you have a unicorn, heck yeah, take advantage of that. But otherwise, you know, I'm always really leery of those low-cost developers. There's a chance that you're going to spend a few $100 and not get anything a whole lot better than you could have gotten building it yourself using a great tool.